May 2016 tarot card reading. You see, I've already got the cards laid out. I do that simply because I don't think a tarot reading should last 30 minutes when you're giving one online. It's easier just to get it all done, and that way, when it's all laid out, we can go get through this fairly quickly. I use a Thoth deck in case anybody's interested. It's my favorite deck. And this is how the cards are laid out. This is the sign of Aries going into the month of May, where you're going to be at, where you're starting out at. This is from the beginning of the month to the middle of the month. Over here is the middle of the month to the end of the month. These cards are considered advice from the spiritual world, and these cards are the things that are going to be out of your control during the month of May, Aries. So, let's see where we can go with this. The first card you got is abundance, which is love, kindness, bounty, the good things in life. So you're starting out in a fairly good place at the beginning of the month. Then you got valor, which is obstacles and difficulties, yet the courage to meet them. And here you have swiftness, which is energy, activity, boldness, freedom. So you're starting out actually in a fairly good place, but you've got a lot of obstacles. There are going to be obstacles, things trying to hold you back, even though you're in a good position, you feel good, you're going into the month feeling good, but you are going to have obstacles, things that are in your way. So let's see where we go with that. We go to the Ten of Cups. This is the beginning of May, going into the middle of the month. The Ten of Cups is satiety, which is success, peacemaking, generosity. So you're starting out the month pretty good. Futility, partial success, striving, opposition. Again, opposition, you've got obstacles in your way. You're starting out in a pretty good position, but you've got these obstacles that people are throwing in your way trying to stop you. But then you have the Empress going into the middle of the month, which is good fortune, pleasure, success. So you're obviously overcoming the obstacles here. By the middle of the month, you're starting out the month, you know, you're not in a bad position. You've just got a lot of opposition coming your way. But by the middle of the month, you've overcome that opposition. You're pretty much knocked it out of your way. So going up through the month, starting out and going up to the middle of the month, there's a lot of opposition, but there's a lot of good energy, a lot of good fortune. I mean, you're overcoming those obstacles. Things are working out in your favor. Now, from the middle of the month to the end of the month, you start off with the Hanged Man, which is redemption through sacrifice, forced sacrifice. So you're going to, for this victory, you're going to pay a price. Okay? There's no way around it. Somebody's going to make you pay for your successes. But the next card over is pleasure, which is well-being, happiness, success. So you're obviously willing to pay that price because you come out ahead. I mean, your card going towards the end of the month is happiness, success, I mean, your own well-being. Now over here you've got the Queen of Discs going into the end of the month, which is a woman who's practical, ambitious, she's domesticated. She will be in your life by the end of the month. So it's not too bad of reading. You're just going to have a lot of obstacles. You're going to overcome the obstacles. You're going to have to pay a price for doing it, but that's okay because, you know, you end up with happiness here. So that's not too bad of a reading. It's just going to be kind of a struggle getting through all these obstacles here. Now the advice that is considered from the spiritual world, advice, you start off with disturbance. It's a disappointment. Disturbance, disappointment, ill will. So apparently the ill will is going to be these people that are trying to obstruct you. So you just, as advice, it's saying keep an eye on them. The Seven of Cups, debauch, which is illusory success, deceit, promises unfulfilled. Again, you're going to have obstacles and struggles this month. And then the Princess of Discs, which is a young woman who's beautiful, strong, gracious, kind. Again, these are advice cards, so you might be wanting to turn to her when you're struggling, if your struggles get too difficult. The things are out of your control. You start off with happiness, which is pleasure, happiness, physical well-being. I mean, so that's going to be out of your control during the month. You're going to be having a good time. You're just going to be running over these damned obstacles. Then you got the Prince of Cups, which is a young man. He's artistic, passionate, and he's somewhat ruthless. So he will be out of your control during the month. So you might want to keep an eye out for him. Then you have the Ace of Cups, which is productiveness, beauty, pleasure, happiness. I mean, you've got a lot of success cards here, Aries. You really do. So that is how the month of May is going to play out for the sign of Aries. If you enjoyed the reading, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. Other than that, it looks like you're going to be having a pretty good month, Aries. Thank you for watching.